Good afternoon, MPA. I'm so excited to be here today. If you don't know, my name is Ms. Patterson. I have the privilege of being a fourth grade teacher and your MC for the Black History Month Assembly. So I just want to welcome everyone to the 2026 Morgan Park Academy Black History Month Assembly. Few housekeeping rules. Got a couple rules for you. Please make sure that all cell phones are put away and on silent. Please remember to be a respectful audience and give the presenters your full attention. They work really hard, so we want to make sure that we are being respectful to them. Thank you. Today, MPA celebrates Black History Month, a month in which we pay tribute to Black Americans who invented, explored, served, sacrificed, and changed our country. Our theme is a century of Black history commemorations, not just 28 days. A celebration of the continued remembrance of Black citizens and their contributions to history. Today's assembly will examine how commemoration and remembrance have shaped identity, built pride, and advanced equality. To begin, please welcome the MPA's third grade class. The third graders have been learning about the Civil Rights Movement and the work of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Today they will sing Free, music by John Jacobson and Walter Jack, and recite their poem honoring Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. at the world.
I look at the world by Langston Hughes. I look at the world from awakening eyes and a black face, and this is what I see. This fenced-off narrow space assigned to me. I look then at the silly walls through dark eyes and a dark face, and this is what I know, that all these walls oppression builds will have to go. I look at my own body with eyes no longer blind, and I see that my own hands can make the world that's in my mind. Then let us hurry, comrades, the road to find.
Thank you, Autumn, for that wonderful performance. Next is Makari Mansfield reading Lucille Clifton's poem, Won't You Celebrate With Me?
Won't You Celebrate Me by Lucille Clifton. Won't you celebrate with me what I have shaped into a kind of life? I have no model, born in Babylon, both non-white and woman. What do I see to be except myself? I made it up here on this bridge between starshine and clay. My one hand holding tight, my other come to celebrate with me that every day something has tried to kill me and has failed.
Thank you, Makari. Next is Addie Parker reading an excerpt from James Baldwin's No Name in the City.
Resistance and protest comes in many forms, and for James Baldwin, it was through his pen. His writing about his life and the lives of Black Americans around him. He found writing to be a place where you can make a difference, to get people to think, and to shine a light on injustice and inequity. For Baldwin, writing was a way to shine the light on the Black experience in America and abroad, and to fight ignorance and discrimination through love and acceptance. In his 1972 novel, No Name in the Street, Baldwin writes, "It is certain, in any case, that ignorance, allied with power, is the most ferocious enemy justice can have." He warned against this ignorance and argued that writing, art, dialogue, and discussion gave us pathways to love one another. He saw his role as a writer as one of action to change the world. He once wrote, "The bottom line is this: you write in order to change the world, knowing perfectly well that you probably can't, but also knowing that literature is indispensable to the world. The world changes according to the way people see it. And if you alter, even by a millimeter, the way people look at reality, then you can change it. If there is no moral question, there is no reason to write. I'm an old-fashioned writer, and despite the odds, I want to change the world." Today we remember Baldwin's contributions to literature and to the fight for equality. Baldwin wanted us not to be ignorant, for doing so will ensure that justice can never be realized.
Amazing job, Addie. And now, please welcome to the stage MPA's own 4th grade class, led by Mr. Ellis, their music teacher. They will be singing I Shall Not Be Moved. As we celebrate Black History Month, let's honor Fannie Lou Hamer, a courageous woman from Mississippi who began picking cotton at the age of 6 and was pulled from school around the age of 12 to work full time. Even without much formal education, she kept teaching herself by reading her Bible and anything she could find, which helped her become a strong reader and a powerful speaker. When she bravely tried to register to vote in 1962, she faced beatings, threats, and violence. But she never gave up. Fannie Lou Hamer helped create the Mississippi Freedom Democratic Party, worked on Freedom Summer to register more Black voters, and co-founded a group to support women in politics. Her efforts have helped lead to the Voting Rights Act of 1965, making voting fairer for everyone. She inspired crowds with songs, turning the spiritual, "I shall not be moved," into a bold anthem of strength. I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved. Just like a tree that's planted by the water, I shall not be moved. Fannie Lou Hamer's story shows that no matter your starting point or your challenges, you can keep learning, stand up for justice, and change the world. Racism.
We are born oblivious to hate, but many adopt it as a character trait, not by choice, but mostly by force, and coerced by the wicked environment we live in. Whitewashed and looked over horrors of the unchangeable past are taught to generations to come. Yes, taught, not born. Taught by those who wear the deceiving eyes as if it's an accessory to hide their real truth. Racism is taught, not born, and hides in plain sight and often not in fright. We are taught this way, not born. We have the option to choose, not to be warned by it. So don't.
Thank you so much, Ava. Now, please welcome to the stage 8th grader Drew Yelverton, who will read her original spoken word poem.
I am a girl in a world I'm not praised, even though far out stretch my roots here. The color of my skin determines my future. It's unfair and makes me want to shout. My hair isn't straight like a perfect ruler. Instead, it has loops and twists like a roller coaster. I don't fit into the rule books the way it's wanted. I blaze my own trail and take nothing for granted. I don't fit into your perfect mold, yet my uniqueness is beautiful like gold. So even though I'm not number one on your list, I'm great in my own ways. I will always keep my head up because I am a girl in a world I'm not praised.
Can we give it up for Drew one more time? Now, I would like to welcome to the stage NPA's own 5th grade class, led by Mr. Ellis, their music teacher. The 5th graders will be singing Go Tell It on the Mountain, a traditional spiritual. As we celebrate Black History Month, remember how music powered by the Civil Rights Movement, especially church songs from Black congregations and work songs rooted in labor and struggle. These spirituals and gospel tunes were adapted into powerful freedom songs sung at mass meetings, marches, and in jails, building unity, courage, and hope. One shining example is Go Tell It on the Mountain, an African-American spiritual originally about sharing the joy of Jesus' birth. During the movement, activists like Fannie Lou Hamer blended it with lines from Go Down Moses, turning the chorus into a bold cry. Go, tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere, to let my people go. This, let my people go, refrain echoes the biblical story of liberation from slavery, inspiring protesters to demand freedom and justice right then. These songs turned faith and shared history into strength, reminding everyone that hope and empowerment can rise even through tough times. They show how music helped carry the dream of equality forward.
Let my people go.
to Shirley Chisholm, activist, politician, and the first black woman to run for president in 1968.
Shirley Chisholm once said, "If they don't give you a seat at the table, bring a folding chair." We need to keep bringing our chairs. Shirley Anita St. Hill Chisholm was born in Brooklyn, New York to immigrant parents in 1924. She earned her bachelor's degree in sociology and her master's in early childhood education. She was ready to fight racial and gender inequality in the United States and became a community activist through several organizations. She was a leader in the League of Women Voters, the NAACP, and the Urban League and Democratic Party in Brooklyn. She ran for the state legislature in New York in 1964. After winning that election, she served for 4 years. She ran for the House of Representatives and without the support of party leadership, won her seat anyways, being the first black woman to do so. In Congress, she used her knowledge and background to introduce more than 50 pieces of legislation focused on the needs of women, children, immigrants, people of low income, and people of color. Chisholm then announced her bid to become president of the United States, making her the first African American woman to run for president, calling her campaign the Chisholm Trail. However, discrimination followed. Chisholm survived several assassination attempts during her campaign and refused to be intimidated into dropping out of the race. She was blocked from participating in televised primary debates, and after taking legal action, she was only allowed to make one speech. Shirley Chisholm dedicated her life to fighting for those whose voices went unheard and believed in standing up for a change, even when she stood alone. She refused to keep silent and continued to challenge the system. Her quote reflects Chisholm's courage, determination, and lasting impact as a leader who created room not only for herself, but for the next generation.
Thank you, Menashe. Now, can we please welcome to the stage freshman Mackenzie Olemine with her tribute to activist Fannie Lou Hamer.
Fannie Lou Hamer endured a common abuse against black women, which was forced sterilization. This mistreatment inspired her to act against racial discrimination. She would later become a crucial civil rights leader and community organizer known for her advocacy towards voting rights, economic justice, and women's rights. Fannie even co-founded the Mississippi Freedom Democratic Party, which was a civil rights initiative made to challenge the white-only Mississippi delegation. Fannie is probably best known for her famous quote, "I am sick and tired of being sick and tired," showing her deep frustration towards constant injustice. Fannie Lou Hamer fought for voting rights, challenged racial discrimination in politics, and overall helped create the foundation of the push for racial equality what it is today.
Thank you, Mackenzie. Now, please welcome to the stage senior Jasmine King with her tribute to Maya Angelou, my personal favorite, with an excerpt from Still I Rise.
You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hopes springing high, still I'll rise. Did you want to see me broken, bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries? Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard, 'cause I laugh like I got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, you may kill me with your hatefulness, but still like air I'll rise. Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise up from a past that's rooted in pain. I rise, I'm a black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak that's wondrously clear, I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise.
Thank you, Jasmine. Now, please welcome to the stage a senior, Danielle Adams, with her tribute to Audre Lorde and her poem, A Litany for Survival.
For those of us who live at the shoreline, standing upon the constant edge of decision, crucial and alone. For those of us who cannot indulge the passing dreams of choice, who live in doorways coming and going. In hours between dawns, looking inward and outward, at once before and after, seeking a now that can breed futures, like bread in our children's mouths, so their dreams will not reflect the death of ours. For those of us who were imprinted with fear, like a faint line in the center of our foreheads, learning to be afraid with our mother's milk, for by this weapon, this illusion of some safety to be found, the heavy-footed hope to silence us, for all of us, this instant and this triumph, we were never meant to survive. And when the sun rises, we are afraid it might not remain. When the sun sets, we are afraid it might not rise in the morning. And when our stomachs are full, we are afraid of indigestion. When our stomachs are empty, we are afraid we may never eat again. When we are loved, we are afraid love will vanish. When we are alone, we are afraid love will never return. And when we speak, we are afraid our words will not be heard, nor welcome. But when we are silent, we are still afraid. So it is better to speak, remembering we were never meant to survive.
Thank you, Danielle. Now, 7th grade Jordana Randall is coming to the stage and she will pay tribute to YA author Jason Reynolds.
Jason Reynolds is an award-winning young adult writer and poet who served as 2020 through 2022 National Ambassador for Young People's Literature. He is also the recipient of a Newbery Honor, a Prix Honor, an NAACP Image Award, and multiple Coretta Scott King honors for his writing and work. He is currently on faculty at Lesley University for the Writing for Young People MFA program and lives in Washington, D.C. In an interview on the podcast on Being with Krista Tippett, Reynolds discusses his role in the writing stamp Racism, Anti-Racism, and You with Ibram X. Kendi, a book specifically written for young adults. In this interview and the book, Reynolds asserts to be anti-racist is to accept one another as we are. Reynolds states anti-racism is simply the muscle that says that humans are human. That's it. It's the one that says, I love you because you are you, period. That's all. And if we can figure out how to do that, and it feels so simple, and this is why racism has been the greatest hoax ever played on humans. It is the greatest hoax ever because that element of I love you because you are you should be the most human thing we know. So today, as Reynolds asserts, we need to love another as we are.
Thank you, Jordana. Now, let's welcome to the stage our upper school chorus who will be singing Glory from the movie Selma, arranged by Mark Reimer, words and music by John Stevens, Lonnie Lynn, and Shay Smith, with a solo by Marcus Hayes, rapper Kevin Jenkins, and accompanied on the piano by Olivia Wu and directed by Mrs. Wazowski.
One day, when the glory comes, it will be ours, it'll be ours. Oh, one day, when the war is won,
lead the audience in singing the Black National Anthem, written by James Weldon Johnson, Lift Every Voice and Sing, accompanied by Zoe Tolbert and Ava Kennedy with ASL interpretation. exhibit, which features work by art students and is displayed in NPA's art gallery. Thank you everyone for participating and for sharing these powerful stories. While this concludes our 2026 Black History Month Assembly, this must not conclude our study and celebration of Black history. Regardless of your ethnicity, Black history is your history, and it has affected you greatly. Just look around. We are so diverse, and we are surrounded by great things. This would have not been possible if it wasn't for the people who we learned about today. I know it's only January 30th, and February is Black History Month. Do all that you can to learn about some of the people that made the world what it is today. Thank you to everyone who has helped today's assembly, and we would like to begin with dismissal. Lower school, praise.